Good? Okay. So I just want to share a small idea that I want to connect a very popular halakha that we do in every Shabbos to love in our relationships. So every Shabbos in Yom Tov we have this idea called muksa, right? And I've been reading this book by Rabbi Samson Raphael Hirsch called Torah. And he defines the idea of muksa as anything that's additional, anything that's not needed, anything that's extra. And so when I was thinking about it, I asked the question, a lot of the sages say that everything that exists you can find in the 7 days of creation. So my question to you guys, if you want to just for a second, where in Bereshis, the 7 days of creation, can we find a rimes, a hint to the idea of muksa, meaning that there was nothing additional? Any ideas?
There was nothing, because there was more to be done after the second day, right? It wasn't complete, so that's not muksa. You said you wanted something that there's
well, something that shows the idea of what is the idea of muksa? The idea of muksa is that we don't move anything, we don't do anything on Shabbos that doesn't lead to a mitzvah. Right? So the idea in creation, where in creation can we see an example of God expressing this principle that is very close to us?
Stuff he created at the very end.
Stuff he created at the end?
Especially stuff outside of his future purposes.
And then like you're saying the creation of man, that there's no addition to that? Or is it like something like the moon?
No, David, both of you guys, David was getting married, obviously a genius guy. But he makes the right point. In the 7 days of creation, everything that was created, there was no muksa. There was nothing additional. Everything was perfected. Every blade of grass, every grain of sand was created ultimately for the purpose of bringing humanity to a final redemption. So how does that connect to David and his marriage and going forward? When we talk about the idea of your soulmate, the idea of your besheret, it conjures certain feelings and emotions within us. It affects the way that we express ourselves to the person that we're with, because in our mind they're our soulmate. And sometimes in a relationship, there could be an illusion that says that, oh, you know what, maybe I'm doing too much, maybe I'm not being appreciated, maybe I'm not getting what I deserve. But the idea of muksa means, in this specific frame, that the love that we have within ourselves, the love that we want to give, is the exact amount of love that our soulmate and our besheret can handle. So in that same way, the love that we have within us, there is no muksa, and it's only given to us for the purpose of bringing humanity one step closer to the final redemption. We're good. This is aftershock.
I don't know how to turn it off.
What happened?
I was hitting the stop.
What happened, Steve?
It wasn't turning off.
You're supposed to edit it. It's just push stop. That's all you got to do. Just push the stop button.
I hit the stop.